Dead by Daylight has been going on for 8 years, and the developers Behavior Interactive have been trying their best to make the game fun and fair for all players. However, there are a lot of people who believe that the playstyle that some players use in the game is unfair, cheap, or outright against the rules. There is a reporting function in the game to report players if they've done actions that are considered against the game's terms of service, like cheating by using hacks, for example. But stuff like reporting someone for using a certain perk, like Hex No One Escapes Death, or NOED for short, isn't something to use the in-game reporting feature for, which leaves players to one thing that they can do to report a player: by leaving a comment on their profile page on whatever platform they are playing from. Yes, people go out of their way by leaving a comment on other players' profiles and give positive and negative rep, like they're giving a thumbs up or a thumbs down on a YouTube video. I know it's ironic I just said that in a YouTube video. What? I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Do whatever you like. So this video is me doing a social experiment to this Dead by Daylight rep system by opening up my profile comments to the public for a year to see what sort of reaction I would get for my playstyle. And this is how my playstyle normally goes. As a killer, I try to get each player on their first hook as soon as possible, after which it's free game for whoever I go for next, while not intentionally tunneling anyone out. And as a survivor, I just try my best to get generators done, support other survivors where I can, while also trying to escape alive. So, after opening my comments back in August of 2023, I would amass 31 comments on my profile page, with 26 of them directed at my playing of Dead by Daylight. How would the first comment on my profile page go? Well, that's a great start. Before we go into all this, I decided to not disclose the names of any users that commented on my Steam profile, as I didn't let any of these users know I was going to be doing this. So for their privacy, I will not be showing any usernames who were leaving comments on my profile page. So back to this chestnut of a comment. Here's the context for this. Endgame Collapse was active. The killer had Hex Devour Hope active with 3 tokens, meaning they can insta-down anyone with a basic attack. They killed one of our team of 4 with one other hooked, while myself and another survivor were healthy. I decided, seeing that the killer was camping the hooked survivor, I would go find the Hex with small game, take it out, and then make the save, but the person who gave me the negative rep wasn't the hooked survivor, but the other survivor who was healthy, forgetting where we were at that point. Yet, cause I did the Hex first and not make the rescue on the camped survivor, I was in the wrong to not sacrifice myself in the eyes of this player, and they had to convey that criticism with that comment.
Everybody got that?
Granted, that was one of only 6 negative comments I ever got on my profile. The others being 2 comments talking about my use of NOED or other perks in killer games, one that questioned if I was allergic to hits, which I can answer by saying I'm not, but if I do get hit, I might not be able to escape the chase when injured. I ain't a god gamer when I play DBD. I'm just lucky at best. Another thinking that I was useless and questioned my playing with the amount of hours I put into it. I don't see how you can judge anyone's gaming ability by how much time they put into a game. There could be a player out there who put 10 hours into the game and are a master at it. You just never know. And one just flat out accused me of tunneling even though I don't intentionally do that. As in, I don't go out of my way of tunneling each survivor outright. It's not fun for me to experience, so I don't do it to others. Anyway, that's the negative comments from users experiencing my way of playing, but have a look at all the positive comments I got over the year period. A total of 20 positive comments on my profile, which is over 75% of the total comments I got regarding my gameplay in Dead by Daylight. Wow, that is way more than I was expecting to get. Some highlights from these positive comments are how I was a good Blight player, even though I don't see myself as a good Blight player, calling me a nice killer, a wholesome or chill survivor. In fact, one user gave me positive rep because I let them kill me, cause they had gotten the rest of my team with Myers' tier 3 Mori, and they were going for the Evil Incarnate achievement, even though I was at the open gate, ready to escape, but I decided to let them kill me so they could get that achievement, because I know how frustrating some Dead by Daylight achievements can be to unlock. Most of this positivity can also be the result of how I talk in the endgame chat, after which I would say an abbreviated phrase that I feel is better than just saying GG. HFNG, which stands for Have Fun Next Game. Cause whether you win or lose a match, those 4 letters are saying, hey, hope you have fun in your next game you have. And that's for all players, on both sides. Cause I feel GG or GGWP are subjective phrases, where maybe it wasn't a good game for someone who died early in the match, or the match was a 4k 5-gen shutout, or the killer player was looped for 5 gens and got 0Ks. But hey, that's just me. On a side note, one of the positive commenters also pointed out my completion of Batman Arkham Asylum's achievements, which they didn't need to, but they were that happy with the game of Dead by Daylight we had that they would go out of their way to acknowledge non-Dead by Daylight stuff. The whole point of this social experiment was to answer the question, is the DBD community as toxic as it has been portrayed to be? Well, after a year of allowing DBD players to leave their comments on my profile, there are some sour grapes in the bunch, but there are plenty of sweet players out there who know that it's just a game and they are having fun. So I'll end this video the same way I end my Dead by Daylight matches. Have fun next game.